yard. As you know, diversity, that's what we're aiming for. Any culture, any dish, we are going to tackle it. We're going to do it heads on. So today we're going back to Asia. We are going to be doing a simple, quick, most favorable, most loved, at least one off that I'm aware of, some lo mein. I am going to be doing some chicken lo mein Aunty style. However, before we get started, I need to do a couple things for me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up, which is my likes. Share it with anyone you know. Let's build, let's grow. Love you, boo-boo. Family. So before we get started, there's a couple things that we're going to need, right? We're going to need a carrot. We're going to need some cabbage. We're going to need some celery, green, red, yellow peppers. Now, I choose those colors because I want that plate just full of colors and richness, right? We're going to use half of onion. I am also using some bean sprouts. Now, we said chicken, right? So we can't go without it. We're going to use some breast. However, with everything I have here, I'm going to thin slice my breast. And I'm going to julienne slice my veggies. So wait for it. So as we have it, family, we're going to julienne slice. Now, in previous videos, we show you how to do julienne slice, right? Now, as I said, your choice of colors of veggies in which you want to use, all left up to you, right? So, carrots, we're going to julienne slice. Now, what I like to do with my carrots in order to get the perfect julienne slice, and because we're using these in a noodle, we're going to thin slice these as far as julienne is concerned, right? We're going to nicely thin slice them, just like that. There, you can almost see through it, right? That's how we're going to handle that. We're also going to work on, as I said, the peppers. I just need a cup of each veggie. So I am just going to nicely thin slice my green peppers, my red peppers. As I said, julienne slice through them nice thin. You want to make them be able to be crunchy, but yet with the same breath, not too thick, because you're using some pre-cooked egg noodles. Now, with your noodles, right, you can choose to buy the frozen egg noodles. I don't know about making them, or to save yourself the headache, spaghetti noodles are the same egg noodles, believe it or not. It's just a matter of preference. Yes, they're cooked a little differently. One is simpler to cook, but use what you got in your kitchen, you come up with the same results, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Onions, the same thing. Nice julienne slice, right? So we're gonna do that. And as you see, nicely falls apart. That's what we're aiming for. We're also gonna then do some cabbage. Need a cup of shredded cabbage. Now, with that being said, I don't want, again, not too thick, not too thin, because we want that crunch in what we're doing, right? And this, you can choose to go meatless, or you can do as I'm doing today, use any kind of meat you want, any kind of seafood in essence too. You can do some shrimp if you choose to. You can do the pork if you choose to. The chicken is what we're doing today, and you can go meatless. Options are all theirs. Instead of julienne slicing the celery, I am going to moon slice the celery, which is a nice thin slice, cut like a half moon, instead of long as you would the julienne. Right? So this is what we're doing. And as it is, you know, celery has a nice crunch in whether you cook it or you just chew it as it is. So with that being said, we're just sort of making a nice thin slice because we're going to toss it around in our noodles, right? So that's what we're doing. Nice thin slices. There, good. Get a cup of that and we're good to go. Now family, as with everything we do, keep it clean, right? And whole new clean surface for our chicken. Because of course you're dealing with raw meat, so you do not want that salmonella to kick in, right? You can clean up as much as you want to. I already washed this. Nice thin, almost razor thin slices is what we're seeking, right? Real nice thin slices. And we're going to continue cutting on, right? What I'm presently going to do, is I am going to season my chicken with some Auntie's all-purpose chicken seasoning. Now, you can just use salt and pepper if you want, that's your preference. But as it is, the flavor of life is spice, so spice it up for me, right? So that's what we're going to do. We use roughly about a teaspoon of seasoning. I want each bit of this chicken to have its own taste of seasoning on it, right? And while that is sitting aside, I'm gonna pre-cook my noodles. Noodles, again, cook to your direction, to your packaging based on what you choose to use. You want to use the Asian egg noodles, or for the typical kitchen, typically it has some spaghetti. You can use that, right? Try not to overcook your spaghetti, because by you mixing it and cooking it in with your veggies, you're going to cook it again. So you just want to parboil your noodles, or for folks who don't know the terminology, partially boil your noodles, right? So we're going to sit that and allow. Now family, you know me, seem to always have a problem opening packages of bouillon. So I got smarter. I got me the packet, right? Now I'm just gonna rip it rather than trying to break free that good bouillon, right? So what I'm going to do now is I need a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. So we're gonna make that chicken broth. We're gonna whisk this together, get that nicely dissolved to get that chicken broth. Now, so there, mix that together. I'm then gonna need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, right? You can put a little bit more there, right? We're also going to use some sesame oil. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Now sesame oil is a slow running oil. So time, right? I'm just going to pull it right off. Put 1 tablespoon of that sesame oil in there. Boom. Now, I also need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Typically, a housing sauce is used. I'm going to use today some. So here we are, family. I got the chicken. We're ready to go with it. We're just going to get them in here. For about 3 to 4 minutes, get it nicely brown on each side, right? Then we're going to remove the chicken once we're done. Right, so we're going to get that in 3 to 4 minutes each side, just to ensure that each side has a nice brown color to it. Toss around, cook. That is most important, is ensuring that it is cooked. And because it's thin slices, why it's only going to take a few minutes to get done. So family, that chicken is now ready. We're going to set this aside, and we are then going to toss around our veggies. My veggies are ready. I'm going to drop them in. All of them in. The peppers, all colors, onions, carrots, And I've already also rinsed my Brussels sprouts, right? Now, Brussels sprouts is optional. You decide what veggies you want to put in there. Everybody has their preference, but I felt the need to have some Brussels sprouts, right? So we're going to put that in, and we're going to allow that chicken flavor from that oil that previously was to just sort of help saute, semi-cook, blend all of that veggies all together, right? So we're going to do that. Our pasta is already cooked, right? So we're going to do this. I'm going to add back that chicken in because the chicken now is going to add some moisture to this and allow them to flavor all these veggies, nice crunchy veggies, the celery, your onion, your pepper, your carrot, right? Because in your stir fry, you don't, I don't like my veggies to be completely overcooked. You want to have that crunch, that blend or that texture between the pasta and the veggies along the chicken must make a fiasco. It must be wonderfully enticing as you chew, right? I might sound over exaggerating. However, as with the colors, so should be the flavor, so should be your texture, so should be the taste. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Aunty P. Ayad. Love you, boo-boo. If you like what Aunty P is doing in the kitchen, go ahead and share it now. Send it to everybody you know. Tell them to subscribe. Cost you nothing. Just keep telling me you like the content and I'll keep doing what we do. Right? And I'm going to add in my chicken. And I'm going to allow it a few minutes. 3 to 4 minutes to sort of simmer together. There you go, that famous. And it's already tasting good, I'm telling you. Now look at all that moisture already adding back into that chicken. That chicken is adding right back in with that veggie. Right? Toss it around, toss it around. Now here I go. We're gonna add in the pasta and then that sauce, the soy sauce, the cornstarch, the oyster sauce is gonna then enhance everything else. Now this would be a nice meal all by itself. I'm telling you, this is wonderful right here, right? Just sort of toss it around, allow your veggies to cook a little bit, and you come back to it. There goes my pasta. Drop it in just like that. Now, here you go, the kicker. That sauce, right? Don't forget, whisk it up because as we made it before, some of that will settle. So you want to mix it up. Ensure that all is together. Just sort of pour it all over. Now, using my tongs, I'm just going to ensure that everybody gets some of this pasta or noodles, right? Look at that. Now you can choose to add more soy sauce if you want. You can choose to add some ginger to it if you want. You can choose to add, look at that. Look at that. I am telling you, that oyster sauce along with the soy sauce and that cornstarch just thickens it all up. Look at it. Perfecto, 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 perfecto. Right? 3-4 minutes just to get everything nice and thick, which it is. And we remove from heat. It's just that simple. What you say? Likes, subscribe, Aunty P, turn up. Look at that, family. Look at that. So we have our lo mein noodles, some chicken lo mein noodles, and we garnish it off with some green onions from the backyard. Where's the family? Love you all, some Aunty P, nieces, nephew. Subscribe, like, share. Aunty P, yard. Love you, boo-boo. Look at it. I know you can taste it. Look at that. Look at it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Look at it. Look at it. Mad. I may have outdone myself, right? When I tell you, you can taste all ingredients, including that oyster sauce and that sesame oil that give you that almost of a semi-burnt taste. That's what sesame oil is, right? And the crunchiness from the celery and the peppers, and it's just truly a wonderful, truly a wonderful blend of taste, right? Might outdo the Chinaman this time, but it tastes good. I hate talking with food in my mouth, but downright divine. The garnish with the green onions. It just adds to the extra taste of veggies. I know y'all think I'm gone mad. Maybe I am. But gone mad in the food world is just awesome. And I hope quick and easy, 30-minute meal, your whole family will enjoy rather than the typical, right? So enjoy. Love you, boo-boo. Slap your mama. Mouth watering, lip sucking, tastes good. Hands down.